Hi, I'm Dr. David Magnano. I'm a licensed chiropractor in the state of Florida. I practice in Clearwater, Florida, right on Gulf to Bay. Just to give you my history, I became a chiropractor because as a kid growing up, I was a very sick kid. I had lots of sinus trouble and upper respiratory infections, would even lead to bronchitis. My parents my mom didn't know what else to do other than take me to the doctors, so I went to the doctors. I went through sort of the standard treatment of antibiotics, and I did that over a period of time, and I really just continued to become more sick. It actually got so bad over a period of 2 years. I was steadily on medications, both oral antibiotics. I was getting shots and injections of penicillin and other antibiotics, and though I would get better at times, I wouldn't actually get over it. So at the end of that, the doctors basically wanted to take my tonsils and adenoids out, and that was their next solution. And what had happened for me is I had injured my elbow playing hockey, and I was referred to a chiropractor. So when we went to the chiropractor, of course he looked at my elbow, and then my mom had asked that he seems to always be sick, and he's been on antibiotics for years, and now they want to pull out his tonsils and adenoids. So after the chiropractor did his exam, and it was a different exam that I had done by the medical doctors over the years, he basically checked my nervous system, and he found where the nervous system was blocked to my immune system, which would not allow me to get over this ongoing cold and infection and that. So in the process of fixing my elbow, he also fixed my nervous system through a procedure called a chiropractic adjustment. I had several of those adjustments, and it changed my life. I mean, my health started to improve. I have not been on any antibiotics now since that point in time. That's over 35 years ago. And so it made such a difference in my life. It became my purpose to try to help and educate as many people about how the body works and how chiropractic may be able to help them. And in our office specifically, we do a specialized test. We do a test that we run up the spine that can tell us how well the nerves are working to the different areas and organs and glands and blood vessels. And if there's pressure on a nerve, it's going to cause that part of the body to not work correctly. And once that body is not working once that body part is not working at 100%, it's going to lead to some health problem, some disease. That area actually starts to degenerate and die. It's actually a very simple process. And after all that I had been through, I didn't think the solution could be that simple. And if any of you are suffering out there with low energy, digestive problems, neck pain, back pain, any symptom in the body is a sign that something's not able to recover or heal or work as it should. And that part of the body then starts to go downhill. And the way it works, again, is very simple. The brain acts as the master computer. Its job is to tell all the organs, glands, muscles, tissues how to work in their environment, how to keep those areas functioning and recovering from all the stresses that you're under. And the way the brain talks to these different organs, glands, and blood vessels is through a network of wires which are called nerves. These nerves come out between the spinal bones. And the spine, though it's normally a very mobile unit, the spinal bones can get shifted out of position, and once that happens, it blocks the nerve, decreasing the flow of energy to that part of the body. Then that part of the body starts to go downhill until you become sick or diseased. So the test that we do in our office is a specialized test. It not only checks the nerves that can produce pain, like neck pain, shoulder, arm, hand pain, low back pain, even into leg pain like a sciatica, but it also will check the nerves that travel to the organs, to the glands, to the blood vessels, and see how those areas are working. If we know the nerve in that area is not working correctly, that part of the body is going to have some trouble. It's going to become sick or diseased, and it's going to go downhill until at some point you have a symptom. So it became my purpose in life to help and educate as many people as possible. Obviously, we cannot help everybody. That's why we run the nerve test to see which area of the body's which areas of the spine and nerves are not working correctly, and then those are the areas that we target to work. So once again, my name is Dr. David Magnano. I'm a licensed chiropractor in Clearwater, Florida. I practice in Gulf to Bay. If you'd like to have that nerve test done, we do it as a community service, sort of an educational tool, because many people don't know the conditions that we can help. So just call our office and we'll run it for you at no charge, and we'll be able to give you an immediate look at what's going on internally with your body. Thanks for listening.